won 3 straight MVPs.
Let me ask you this: Would
Magic couldn't get through
be
him at
the
one
best
point.
player in the world right now?
I believe he would.
Oh, he'd be better than Kevin Durant.
I believe he would. Yeah.
ADB, play that shit. Who you think you playing with? I won't show my hand, bitch. Niggas hang mad, envy me, and I can't stand it. I was down bad, bitch, broke my heart and let me.
Hey man, say man, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Quizzo, aka Quiz the Plug, man. I'm back in another banger, man. And we got LeBron versus Larry Bird. Y'all keep saying Larry Bird is better than LeBron, bro. And I keep trying to tell y'all, bro, he's not better than Bron. Bird, he top 5 for sure, but he's not better than Bron. But this video, they comparing LeBron and Larry Bird, so we gonna see. I feel like this video gonna be biased towards Bird though. But we gonna see, bro. We gonna see. Before we get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Follow all my social in the description down below. Let's get into this banger. See if Larry really better than Bron.
In the book titled When the Game Was Ours, written by Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan. I might have to read that book. I ain't know Larry Bird and Magic Johnson got a book. Y'all should have told me this in the comments, man. See, y'all be trying to keep things from me, bro. Shared his 100% honest opinion about Larry Bird. He said, "People ask me all the time who my top 5 players are, and when I start saying Larry, they interrupt me. They say, you gotta be kidding me. He can't play with LeBron James." I tell them, you guys don't get it. Larry is far better than any small forward who played the game.
Jordan, I love you, my guy, but don't ever say far better. Jordan low-key be hating on Bron, bro. That's a crazy thing to say, bro.
Now, the lazy person would chalk that statement up to Michael Jordan being a LeBron hater.
Dang, my bro just called me out. I don't care, bro. That's a hating statement, bro. He's not far better than LeBron, bro. That's crazy. Y'all know this, bro. And y'all in the comments, y'all know this, bro. He's not far better than LeBron. He's not even better, but if he was better, it's by this much.
Michael Jordan's a little left of that Charlotte bench. I think that was a look at Michael like... I think you're right. I think that's exactly what he was looking at him.
But not too long ago, this was common knowledge.
If you give me both these guys and you say you can start your team with either Larry Bird or LeBron James,
you're taking LeBron.
I'm taking Larry Bird and I'm taking my chances. Thank you very much.
You know why?
Larry Bird was the baddest son of a gun on the planet. In a league with Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Dr. J. He was the best player in the world when the NBA was at a greater level.
In the world.
It ain't the same NBA.
Greater level.
This sucker won 3 straight MVPs.
Let me ask you this: Would
Magic couldn't get through him at one point.
Be the best player in the world right now?
I believe he would.
Oh, he'd be better than Kevin Durant.
I believe he would. Yeah.
Y'all get mad when I say Larry not better than KD. Bro, I'm talking about from a basketball, just pure skill. Bird's not better than KD, bro. Yeah, he's a better passer, but other than that, what does he do better? He's not a better shooter. Like, he's not more athletic. Like, come on, bro. He don't got more handles. Like, what? Other than passing, what do you got on KD? Passing and defense. And KD been playing defense for the past couple years.
No, he wouldn't.
I believe he would.
No, he wouldn't. Okay,
Larry Bird, if his back didn't give out on him, if he didn't have surgery, if his body didn't fail him,
that's facts,
now we're having a whole different conversation about Larry Legend.
Nah, that's facts, though. If the injuries didn't catch up to him, Bird definitely would have had a way longer prime and would have been playing longer, had better stats. That's facts.
I'm sorry. He had it all.
So, Larry Bird or LeBron James? And for the record, if you ask me who I'd take over 20 years, I'd take LeBron. But if you ask me...
Okay, so he's saying like peak versus peak. But bro, 2018 LeBron is like, bro, that might be better than peak Jordan. I said might. Don't get mad. I said might.
Ask me who I'd take for one season, it gets very interesting. Because I'd take a 1986 Larry Bird season over any single season performance from any player that ever lived.
Whoa.
And if you ask me who I'd take...
Whoa. From any player that ever lived? We got to get into this video. Let me stop pausing.
For one game, or better yet, one shot, well, I'll let someone who actually lived through the Bird era tell you what they think.
All I know is one game from my life, I want Larry Joe Bird taking my last shot. That guy from French Lick, Indiana. Game on the line, free throw, three, jump shot, whatever it was. I'll take Larry Bird any day or any night over especially LeBron James.
Skip a LeBron hater, so like that, but I mean, Larry one of the most clutch players ever, so I get that. But Matt's Covenant say, I want Iguodala.
Now, if you're still a Larry Legend denier, I'm about to tell you how one shot changed the course of history, helped rewrite the narrative of an entire generation, and almost made Larry Bird the undisputed greatest of all time. Now, time and time again, Larry Bird came up clutch.
Oh, I know. He talking about the shot he missed against the Lakers that everybody thought he was going to make.
His situations.
Max looking, loops it to Bird.
One leg. That's easy.
Bird hits and the Celtics win it. 103 to 101. A three-pointer by Larry Bird at the buzzer.
Danny Ainge to inbounds for the Celtics, trailing by 1. 2 seconds left. In the Bird, he fires. He does, and the Celtics win. Unbelievable. Larry Bird at the buzzer.
Bird had so many game winners.
1987 NBA Finals versus the Lakers.
Yep, I know.
Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics were trying to repeat as NBA champions. Celtic Nation came to expect it. And in Game 4 at the Boston Garden, with the Celtics down 2-1 in the series, the game came down to the wire.
Boston 4, LA 2. Boston 5 now, and they almost tied up Harris, and they lose it. Cooper, it's a 3-on-3 break. Cooper with a 3, and hits it with a minute and a half to go, a long time ago. Kareem.
Oh my God. On his head.
And they lead it 104 to 103, and another timeout called by Casey Jones.
And coming out of a timeout, Larry Bird, as confident as ever, tells his defender James Worthy exactly what he's going to do to him.
He would come out of a timeout. I remember this one time. You might have heard this before because he did with a lot of people. I had to guard him. You know the play is coming, but he would tell you what's coming. With DJ Hamlin, Mikhail's going to set up a pick for Robert. That's only to free him up to come and set a pick for me. And he says, if you trail, I'm going to trail into the lane, shoot a little floater. He said, if you try to get over the top, he said, I'm going to pop to that corner and bust a jumper on your fucking face. I'm like, fuck you, man. I'm all up on it. You know, I got his shirt tail. I'm holding it. You know, I'm like, you know where I'm from. I'm from Gastonia. Man, he ain't talking. He ain't. Sure enough, man.
Bro, gripping his jersey.
Ball comes in. DJ takes a couple dribbles. I'm quick. I'm quick enough. I think I can get over the top. I get over the top. I get out there, but he pops to the corner, and I'm running. He kind of waiting, you know. Waiting. He was an asshole.
Bird goes for 3.
That's crazy. Bro, he fact. I done heard so many stories of Bird telling people what he gonna do and still doing it, bro. It's like, I respect it, bro. That's why Bird been moving up my list, bro, slowly, but he's moving up. I used to barely have him top 5, but now I low-key got him over Magic. I ain't gonna lie.
All time with 12 seconds left. Larry Bird with a big 3-point bomb has given the Celtics the lead.
With the Celtics up by 2, Kareem comes down and gets fouled with 8 seconds left.
Make one, miss one.
He makes the first and misses the second.
And it's Lakers ball with 7 seconds to go.
One Celtic rebound could have sealed this game, but the ball goes out of bounds and the Lakers get the possession. And with 7 seconds to go, the Lakers still had life. Just 3 years earlier, in the 1984 finals versus the Celtics, Magic Johnson choked in a similar situation, earning the nickname Tragic Johnson. But this time, he was ready.
My man switched to Kareem, and Kevin McHale jumped out to me. And as soon as I saw Kevin, I said, oh, I'm taking him.
You know, Magic puts it on the floor, a couple head and shoulder fakes. He raised up in the air, and there was nobody that was going to get that shot.
Bro got in Kareem bag for that one. Skyhook.
Down by 1 with 2 seconds on the clock.
That's
Larry
tough.
Bird and the Celtics find themselves in a situation they've been in many times before.
Johnson on the inbound. Bird fires it.
Freeze. What do you think happened? Now let's give this shot some context.
Hey, why have I seen this? Like, I've literally seen this before. Like, somebody stopped it just like this and said, "What do you think happened?" And I was like, I swear, what the? That's crazy.
2 years straight, the Boston Celtics had the greatest home court advantage of all time. The prior year, in 1986, the Celtics finished with a regular season record of 40-1. This record still stands as the best regular season home record ever.
40.
Yes, better than Michael Jordan's 96 Bulls and better than Steph Curry's 2016 or 2017 Golden State Warriors. And if you include the playoffs, they were 50-1 at home. So for everyone who thinks the 96 Bulls and the 2017 Warriors are the 2 best teams of all time,
the third one
at home, Larry Bird's 1986 Celtics were better.
I'm not gonna lie. I got Warriors and Bulls in 6. Beating the Celtics in 6. I ain't gonna lie.
Let that sink in.
Someone asked me the other day, they said, "It's the toughest arena you had to play in." And I said, Garden, Boston. I said, they were almost impossible to go in there and beat because you could not make a mistake with them. Those guys made you play, and it was him. Like, he was a savant on the court. Like, just a savant, like 2 plays ahead on everything. And so, please, let's not forget how hard it was to go into Boston and beat a team when Bird is in his prime.
Unfortunately, the Celtics fell off that following year in 1987. They were 39-2 at home. So including the playoffs, for the last 2 years, the Celtics were 99-4 at the Boston Garden, up until that shot by Bird. This means, statistically, there was a 96% chance that potential game-winning shot by Bird was going in. Now, what do you think happened?
Well, they set up a great play. Bird walked Worthy all the way up.
Oh, yeah. I think the last Bird video I watched, they showed this. That's how I knew how they freezed it, and I already knew what happened because I already seen this particular play.
Forced the denial all the way up. We've done it before. Clear everybody out, go to the ball, and break the corner.
Max looking, loops it to 2 seconds left. In the Bird, he fires. Yes! And the Celtics win!
That's why he ain't shoot off one leg. That was his problem when he shot that last one. He didn't shoot off one leg. Did he shoot off one leg? Yeah, he didn't shoot off one leg.
He caught it here, and as he caught it, all he had to do was turn. He just turned, and he just let this thing go.
Bird fires it.
Got a wide open look. I couldn't believe it. And I'm standing right there. It is straight as an arrow.
And the Lakers have won in Pat Riley, and the Lakers dance off the court.
Dang.
We're lucky because it was right on line. He looked at me like, how did you ever leave me that wide open? You gotta be kidding me.
I know Bird was pissed.
Changed the whole series.
Every time I watch that shot, I still think it's going in. Larry thought it was going in. Magic thought it was going in. Pat Riley thought it was going in. If Larry Bird took that exact same shot in that exact same situation 10 times, he'd probably hit 9 of them. And if Larry Bird hits that shot,
9 of them,
then the series is tied 2-2. And with the next game at the Boston Garden, there's no way you can convince me that this Celtic team, with the greatest home court advantage of all time, led by one of the most clutch players in NBA history, doesn't win that next home game. So instead of being down 3-2 going back to LA, And losing those NBA Finals, the Celtics would have been up 3-2. And with all of that momentum,
what if?
On the Celtics side, all they needed to do was win one game in LA to give Larry Bird his 4th title, add another Finals MVP to his collection, become the first team to win back-to-back titles since Bill Russell with the Celtics in the 60s, and silence all doubt on who won the Bird versus Magic rivalry. One shot could have changed everything.
Dang,
and the
is
conversation
crazy,
about the greatest player of all time would have been very different.
Larry Bird at his best, LeBron James at his best.
Oh, I gotta go with Larry Joe.
You take Larry Joe.
Larry Joe, for the win.
When Reggie Miller said that, it was headline news the next day because the media fawns over LeBron James more than ever. But to many Larry Legend truthers, it wasn't a surprise at all.
Skip, Reggie would take Bird over LeBron. Do you concur?
I already know. I wonder what Stephen A. Smith gonna say. I already know what Skip gonna say. Skip gonna be like, of course. Get me Larry Bird 10 times out of 10. I wonder what Stephen A. Smith gonna say though.
My friend.
I do concur. In a hypothetical draft, would I take him over LeBron James to start my franchise? Yes, I would. And I don't think it's even close.
Now, you would think that Skip Bayless, as the ultimate contrarian, would be challenged by his co-host for such an opinion. However, this is one of the rare things that they 100% agreed on.
You know, in terms of leadership, in terms of clutch, in terms of shooting ability, and overall championship credentials, not just trophies, but a mentality.
You agree?
Larry Bird gets the nod over LeBron James.
I'm guessing that right now about 80% of our viewing audience does not agree with either one of us.
Well, all that means is that they don't know anybody.
They don't know.
I feel like if you ask Stephen A. Smith this same question today, he's saying LeBron.
I would love to pick LeBron, but in terms of clutch, money time, there's no contest. He's not even in Larry Bird's class.
All right.
Not even close.
It's not even close. If you like stats, here's Larry Bird versus LeBron James season stats, while both are at the age of 30. Larry Bird averages more points, more rebounds, more assists, and has a higher field goal percentage. So when someone asks you, what is Larry Bird better at than LeBron? You can say pretty much everything.
Hold on, is he ahead of Larry Bird?
No.
No! What was Bird better at?
Bird's a better shooter. It's not close.
Okay.
I think Bird is as good or better as a passer, a much more fluid, much more natural passer than LeBron James, a creative passer. LeBron James, for a superstar, he's as good a passer as anyone outside of maybe Magic and Bird. Bird was a better passer. Bird's a better rebounder. The fact is that Larry Bird didn't stay healthy, and the fact is that basketball is played so differently now. When it comes down to the end of a game in a championship series, I would rather have Larry Bird have the basketball.
Well,
facts.
Duh. Is there any way on earth you would take LeBron?
I'm taking Larry Bird to take the last shot over LeBron. I am. We didn't see him time and time again. I mean, LeBron, he started coming up clutch later in his career, but Bird been doing that forever.
James over Larry Bird in the clutch?
There's no way on earth that I'd pick him over Larry Bird in the clutch. I can tell you that much. Larry Bird was not just a superior shooter from anywhere on the court, just like you highlighted. Not only was he a near 90% shooter from the free throw line, which LeBron could never brag about, but when you talk about money time, whether it's a particular juncture in the season where you're trying to position yourself for the playoffs, or you're talking about the last minutes of a game, or you're talking about the last shot in a game, or you're talking about a game 7, or you're talking about anything that indicates...
Hey, my bad. If y'all hear this going off, it's because people subscribing to me. I got my notifications on because I was streaming, so ignore that little noise you're hearing.
It's clutch. You simply can't pick LeBron over Larry Bird because you can pick almost no one in NBA history over Larry Bird. When it was money time, you knew where the ball was going, and you also knew there was little to nothing that you could do about it. It was just a matter of whether or not Larry Bird was going to make it or miss it.
But even despite all of those numbers, to those who actually saw Larry Bird play, the eye test is all they need.
I know there are other numbers that will support you on LeBron. I may lose this, but you know what? I'm going with these. All 4 of them. And I watched that dude dominate an era that had some of the greatest players of all time playing. This isn't a diss on LeBron. I'm not dissing LeBron. I love LeBron. We both love LeBron. Everybody appreciates how great he was. But as time passes, it's easy to forget how great Larry Bird was.
No,
So all of that said, right here, right now, Larry Bird remains the greatest small forward ever, period, end of story.
I like that was a good video, bro, but like the video is type biased to like of course clutch moments I'm taking Larry, I'm taking last shot, I'm taking Larry, but if I'm building a team, I'm taking LeBron James, bro. Like it's been proven time and time again he can take anybody to the finals, bro. What, that 2007 Cavs team, what year is that? 2007? Bro's in like his 4th season, took him to the finals. 20 what? What was the year? 2018 Cavs? 2018 Brian, bro hit like 4 game winners in what? One playoff run. Like, come on, bro. Stop playing with LeBron like he not clutch, bro. Y'all can say early in his career he was scary, but bro, LeBron got older, that clutch gene kicked in, bro. But man, if y'all enjoy that video like me, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Tell me how many you watch next, bro. Let me know in the comments if y'all think who more clutch, LeBron or Larry. I know y'all gonna say Larry, but just let me know in the comments, man. And I'm out.
Down the sunroof, we shoot out the sunroof. You know you're not gun proof. You gon' keep on fucking around till we fuck around and come through. I had to switch my flows up, ain't got enough no bone.